Hey guys, this is Amit and you are watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between OnePlus Nord 2 5G versus Mi 11 Lite, and we will discuss which one is better in camera, performance, display, body of the devices, features, communication chips, and about the prices. In the end of the video, I will tell you which one is better according to me. So watch this video till the end. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let the comparison start with the camera of the devices. Talking about the rear camera of the devices, Nord 2 have triple camera setup, 50 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera and 2 megapixel of macro camera, whereas 11 Lite comes with triple camera setup, 64 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera and 5 megapixel of macro camera. So the winner here is 11 Lite because it have 64 megapixel of wide camera which can take high resolution of photos. And about the front camera of the devices, Nord 2 have 32 megapixel of wide camera whereas 11 Lite have 16 megapixel of wide camera. So without a doubt the winner here is Nord 2 because it have 32 megapixel of wide camera which can take low noisy photos in low light condition. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. Nord 2 have dual LED flash, HDR and panorama, whereas 11 Lite have dual tone dual LED flash, HDR and panorama. So the winner here is 11 Lite because it have dual tone flash. And about the video recording options in the devices, Nord 2 can record 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 240 fps with gyro electronic image stabilization, whereas 11 Lite can record 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 120 fps with gyro electronic image stabilization. So the winner here is 11 Lite because it can record in slow motion at 960 fps. Moving to the performance of the devices, let's start with the operating system of the devices. Nord 2 have Android 11 support, on the other side 11 Lite have Android 11 support, so it's a tie. And about the user interface of the devices, Nord 2 have Oxygen OS whereas 11 Lite have MIUI. So it's a tie here because both of the user interface have different UI. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. Nord 2 is powered by Dimensity 1200 5G based on 6nm processor, whereas 11 Lite is powered by Snapdragon 732G 5G based on 8nm processor. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it have faster processor. And about the GPU of the devices, Nord 2 is packed with Mali G77 whereas 11 Lite is packed with Adreno 618. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it can give you more FPS in games. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. Nord 2 can clock at 3.0 GHz based on octa-core Cortex chipset, whereas 11 Lite can clock at 2.3 GHz based on octa-core Creo chipset. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it have faster clock speed. And about the RAM variants in the devices, Nord 2 have two options, 8 and 12 GB, whereas 11 Lite have three options, 4, 6 and 8 GB. So clearly the winner here is Nord 2 because it have high capacity of RAM. Let's talk about the internal storage of the devices. Nord 2 comes with 128 and 256 GB of storage, whereas 11 Lite have 128 and 256 GB of storage. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it have faster read and write speed. And about the external storage of the devices, Nord 2 did not have any card slot, whereas 11 Lite have shared card slot. So the winner here is 11 Lite. Moving to the display features of the devices, let's start with the display size of the devices. Nord 2 have 6.43 inches of display. On the other side, 11 Lite also have 6.55 inches of display. So the winner here is 11 Lite because it have bigger screen size. And about the screen to body ratio of the devices, Nord 2 have approx 85.8%, whereas 11 Lite have 85.3%. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same ratio. Let's talk about the screen resolution of the devices. Nord 2 comes with Full HD Plus display. On the other side, 11 Lite have Full HD Plus display. So it's a tie here. And about the display type of the devices, Nord 2 have Fluid AMOLED display having 90Hz of refresh rate with HDR10 Plus support, whereas 11 Lite have AMOLED display having 90Hz of refresh rate with HDR10 support. So I will call it a tie because both of the devices have approximately the same specs. Moving to the body features of the devices, let's start with the thickness of the devices. Nord 2 have 8.3 mm of thickness, whereas 11 Lite have 6.8 mm of thickness. So the winner here is 11 Lite because it have slimmer body. Talking about the weight of the devices, Nord 2 comes with 189 grams of weight, whereas 11 Lite have 157 grams of weight. So the winner here is 11 Lite because it have lighter body weight. And about the protective glass of the devices, Nord 2 have Gorilla Glass 5, whereas 11 Lite also have Gorilla Glass 5. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same generation of glass. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. Nord 2 have glass back with plastic frame, whereas 11 Lite have plastic back with plastic frame. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it have solid build quality. And about the SIM options in the devices, both of the devices have dual nano SIM support, so it's a tie. Moving to some of the most important features of the devices, let's start with the fingerprint scanner of the devices. Nord 2 have under display fingerprint scanner. On the other side, 11 Lite have side mounted fingerprint scanner. So the winner here is 11 Lite because it have physical scanner which is faster than under display fingerprint scanner. And about the sensors in the devices, Nord 2 have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass, whereas 11 Lite have accelerometer, gyroscope and compass. So the winner here is Nord because it have proximity sensor. Let's talk about the battery capacity of the devices. Nord 2 have 4500 mAh of battery capacity, whereas 11 Lite have 4200 mAh of battery capacity. So the winner here is Nord because it have bigger battery capacity. Let's talk about the charging speed of the devices. Nord 2 have 65 watts of fast charging, whereas 11 Lite have 33 watts of fast charging. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it can charge up your device faster. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. Nord 2 comes with stereo speakers, whereas 11 Lite have dual speakers. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it can produce massive sound. And about the headphone jack of the devices, Nord 2 did not have any 3.5mm of headphone jack, whereas 11 Lite also did not have any. So it's a tie here. Moving to the communication chips in the devices, starting with the WLAN of the devices. Both of the devices comes with Wi-Fi AC, dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi direct and hotspot. So it's a tie. And about the Bluetooth version of the devices, Nord 2 have 5.2 generation of Bluetooth, whereas 11 Lite have 5.1 generation of Bluetooth. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it have newer generation of Bluetooth. Let's talk about the positioning chips in the devices. Nord 2 have dual band AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo, BDS and other chips, whereas 11 Lite have AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo and BDS. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it have other chips. And about the USB connectivity of the devices, Nord 2 comes with second gen of Type-C connector with OTG support, whereas 11 Lite have second gen of Type-C connector with OTG support. So again, it's a tie here. Moving to the price of the devices in the international market, Nord is around $300 whereas 11 Lite is around $300. In the Indian market, Nord have starting range from 28,000 rupees, whereas 11 Lite have starting range from 22,000 rupees. So the conclusion of the video is, in the camera the winner here is 11 Lite, in the performance the winner here is Nord 2, in the display the winner here is Nord 2, in the body segment the winner here is 11 Lite, in the features of the device the winner here is Nord 2, in the communication chips it's a tie, and about the prices the winner here is Nord 2. So the decision is totally yours which device you like the most so far, and let me know in the comment below what do you think which device is better for you. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like our content, please like our video, share this video and subscribe to our channel. Comment what's your thought in the comment below. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please like our page TechDad, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my Instagram ID on screen. This is Amit and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.